Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 2 gameplay dual commentary. I have my buddy Darvin next to me, figuratively speaking, of course. Darvin, what's going on?
Oh, not too much. Enjoying my day, talking to a good friend, so I got nothing to complain about.
And we had to check before I think both of us pulled up our calendars on our computers to check. We are only 10 days away from the release of Modern Warfare 3, the product of Infinity Ward and Raven Software and Sledgehammer Games coming together, and hopefully they don't screw it up too badly. Now, for one, I'm really pumped about Modern Warfare 3. I mean, a lot of people see the Battlefield content on my channel, and they're thinking, "Oh my gosh, are you done playing Call of Duty? Are you going to even get Modern Warfare 3?" And I didn't think it would be that hard for people to understand that you know what, I'm pumped for both games and I want to play both of them as much as possible. Darvin, are you pumped for Modern Warfare 3?
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those games that I'm really looking forward to, having played a lot of Black Ops. I'm looking forward to getting back to the feel of a game from Infinity Ward. You know, they're really different games between them, so I'm looking forward to getting into some of that fast-paced action once again. And back when it was released, the hype machine for this thing started really early, so I kind of avoided it. So I'm like, I don't want to get so hyped up so early, but now, you know, we're 10 days away, so it's all on. I'm excited.
Have you gotten your pre-order in? Are you good to go? Are you going to get COD Elite? That's the question. COD Elite, yes or no?
Yes, because I got the hardened edition, so I bought that in advance, so to speak. So yeah, I went for that deal.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to do something. I mean, I don't know what your plans are, but I'm going to record a few videos pre the COD Elite Premium services and then post COD Elite Premium services, because I didn't get the hardened edition because I was a lazy broke-ass bastard and wasn't able to secure a hardened edition with the COD Elite Premium services coming along with it, so I'm going to have to pay an extra $10, but whatever, it's just money, I don't really care. But I want to show people, I want to see the differences, and I want to be able to evidence the differences in having and not having the premium services, because my instinct tells me that really it's not going to be that big of a deal. The make or break is the DLC. But other than that, I mean, I just want to be able to show people, okay, this is what it's like to have it, this is what it's like not to have it, and I think that could be really interesting and really help people going forward when they're looking to purchase the game. Now, in terms of the release of Modern Warfare 3, take us through what you're going to be doing on your channel. I'll give what I'm doing on my channel a little bit later. Are you going to be getting the midnight release, or are you going to be doing it the day of? Or are you going to play a little bit, stock up some gameplays, and maybe a day after the release start just chugging out videos, maybe even any new series that you have in mind?
Well, yeah, I've got a lot of thoughts coming up for this one, because back when we transitioned from World at War into Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, each one of those iterations, my channel was still really small. This is the first time that my channel is a little bit larger, so I'm really hoping that with the new game coming around, it'll be kind of a new opportunity, a fresh start, get some new viewers in, and kind of really help to propel the channel. So it's a really big opportunity for me. So I'm considering kind of rebranding the whole site, basically, you know, get a new look and feel and kind of do things differently, freshen things up a little bit. The content itself will probably shift a little bit more towards, you know, gameplay tips and tricks, and that's kind of why I went for Elite. I don't think for most people it's going to make that big of a difference, but for being a commentator, I think it helps to have heat maps, kind of analyze traffic flow, and be able to give those tips and tricks early on in the game's life cycle. So I'll be playing it. I'll be going to the midnight release. I did that for Modern Warfare 2. I had so much fun at the midnight release, so I'm going to do that again. I'll be playing right away that night, probably catch some sleep, and then I'm taking the day off later in that day to get some more content and put some videos up on the channel that same day. So nothing really in mind for series, but I do want to do some strategy-based stuff for sure.
Well, that's cool. Now, I've never been to a Call of Duty midnight release. Battlefield 3 broke my cherry, so to speak, and I was able to roll in there at about 10 o'clock. I was like number 10 in line, you know, or whatever, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. You've been to a few COD midnight releases, correct?
Yes.
What time should I get there?
Well, considering where you are, probably pretty early. For me, I'm in a little bit smaller town. For Modern Warfare 2, I got there about 9:30 p.m., and I was third in line. And it started filling out pretty good by about 10:30. There was a line already around the corner and stuff like that. And then after 11, it was pretty ridiculous. But
Okay.
so for you, yeah, I think probably 9 o'clock would be fair.
Oh, man, 3 hours standing in line. I'm going to have to dress warm.
Yep, bring a little campfire. Yeah, they may not like that.
I'm going to be all hopped up on Monster and coffee.
It fit right in. They're actually giving out Monster at the one that I was at. They're handing out Monster in little shot glasses. Keep us awake, I guess, and pumped up for the game.
Yeah, I should just say screw it and buy an 8-ball. Stay up for like 3 days. All tweaked out of my skull. But I mean, in terms of what I'm thinking for my channel, I don't know. I mean, you say you're getting into more strategy. You're thinking about getting into that. I guess I differ in terms of what I think would be new and fresh for viewers of YouTube, especially people that are going to be playing Modern Warfare 3. Although I'll give you this. I mean, that's a great idea. When the game drops, nobody's going to know anything about the game and the maps and how they play and stuff like that. So strategy and tutorials is going to be great. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that creative. I'm not exactly knowing what to put out there. I was planning on maybe doing a few videos taking people through the menus, what you have to start off the game, what you don't have. Live. I think I'm gonna live stream, or not live stream. Live cap my first game. I'm gonna do a live commentary over my first game in Modern Warfare 3, because that'll be really the first Call of Duty game that I am heavily into YouTube at the time of the release, because I wasn't into Black Ops, or I wasn't into YouTube when Black Ops released. I just got into it a few months after the release, but this will be the first one, so I don't really know what to do in terms of things that will grab and hold people's attention. I'm struggling to think of things, but I'll think of something. I'm always able to come through. Now, in the lead up, again, you said you were talking about the hype machine, and we have a few minutes left here. I wanted to ask you: is there anything about Modern Warfare 3 that caught your eye, that just perked up your attention, and either you were really excited for it, or maybe you were cautious about it? You would approached it, or you are going to approach it with some trepidation. Is there anything like that about Modern Warfare 3 that you can see right now?
Well, I guess more of the trepidation, a little bit more worried about things. It's going to be the most complicated Call of Duty that they've put out yet. There's just so much going on with ranking up weapons, ranking up your players, and then the preset kits that you can use and how they function with your kill streaks. There's just so much that can go wrong. That really worries me, especially what happened with Modern Warfare 2. I just don't want to see that again. I really would like this game to be good. So that worries me. As far as things that excite me, I don't know. It's all about how it's going to play when it comes out. I just don't really get too overly hyped up about a game or form too many opinions about it before I get a chance to play it, like so many other people do. They're just be like, oh, that's going to be overpowered. That's going to be terrible. Well, let's see how things work out. Oh, it's got the ACR. It's going to be a laser beam. Well, just because it's an ACR doesn't mean it's going to be, the same ACR that you're used to. So I'd rather wait and see. But I'm more worried about game-breaking type of things, and it'll be interesting to see how good Infinity Ward can respond to those things like they say they can.
And I for one don't want the ACR to be a laser beam, because I like the ACR as a gun in terms of the iron sights and just the way it looks and reloads and all that stuff. I like it, but whenever I use it in Modern Warfare 2 and I do well with it, I'm like, damn it, I can't put this on YouTube because I'm using the ACR. One real quick question I have for you: have you heard about, before we get out of here, have you heard about the roving host migration? Supposedly that's going to be coming out in Modern Warfare 3. I've heard this from multiple people. I haven't confirmed it. I'm not saying it's in there. I'm not saying it's not. But apparently some people are saying that the host is going to migrate almost after or somewhat regularly. And it's going to be, it doesn't have to do with the player's connection. It's just so that people get a fair shot at being host. My thought on it is, it's like, well, if you're, just changing the host advantage, just making sure that everybody in the lobby has a fair chance at getting the host advantage, doesn't fix the host advantage. I thought that would be the thing that they would get into, but just hearing it, just initial thoughts, the roving host migration, what are your thoughts on that real quick?
Well, I thought it was initially, like you said, it was like, oh, well, that's a really good idea. And then after a while, I was like, no, that's kind of, it doesn't fix the problem, like you said. And then how's that going to work? It's be like, oh, game ended, host migration. Okay, great. We wait. While the game loads. I don't know. it sounds kind of odd.
It is one of those things where you think about it and then you think it may be a good idea, and then you think about it practically and you're like, well, what if there's a foreign player in the lobby? What if there's a guy that just, gets his internet from the Wi-Fi at the local Walmart or something like that? Is that guy going to have an equal opportunity to get host? And he shouldn't, because he has crappy internet.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I'll look into it more, and maybe even, hey, if this has gone really well, maybe I'll bring you back. We'll talk about that some more. But anyway, guys, that's our time. We got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. We hope you enjoyed. Darvin's link is going to be in the description if you want to hear his awesome voice. And yes, I think he has a better voice than I do, because he actually worked in radio. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and subscribe. Watch his stuff. And again, like you heard, you're going to see a bunch of brand new stuff from him coming with Modern Warfare 3. Darvin, thank you for joining. I hope you had a good time.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, well, we'll have to do it again. Drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed, and also let us know if you want Darvin to return for more talk about Modern Warfare 3, maybe even after Modern Warfare 3 releases. But thank you guys for joining. For Darvin, this has been Lefty. We got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. We hope you enjoyed. We are out.